let's start the rolls. Now, again, we do have at least a brand new feature on JP, which I would like to point out. This is actually good for a couple of reasons. One, not only is it a free roll into the story banner, you are also going to get 5 rare prisms from this. So this is 5 more rare prisms per day. That's nice. That adds up over time. The problem with this is this only lasts until the end of the year. I really hope this does get made permanent. This is one of those things where it's like, please, 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 devs, make this permanent. I think everybody and their brother wants this to be. I know it's not a multi, but it's still better than nothing at the end of the day. Pretty sure this will be permanent. I hope so. I hope they just come out at New Year's and they go like, hey, by the way, it's a permanent thing now. And we're all like, oh, thank God. Yeah, NA is not going to get this early. There you go. Not much, but hey, 5 mana prisms, and straight up we could burn him to get more. So that is going to be a valuable source of mana prisms, a valuable source of new characters and stuff. Especially like just down the stretch. That's going to really help with gearing people out. Now, don't forget, again, we had all the anniversary celebrations, which means all of the stuff in the shop has reset as well. So you can buy additional copies if you haven't already. I don't even think I had bought my copies for this month. Unfortunately, I'm at 49. Go figure. So it is what it is. But yeah, this is definitely a nice thing. So let's go in and let's actually start. Now, I'm going to start off with the actual rolls, and then we will do the GSSR after this. I do have paid courts, so I think we will start with that, because why not? But you can see, I have a ridiculous amount. I had about 800 courts, I think. Actually, I think it was around like 700-ish to begin with before all the anniversary festivities. So I'd already been saving for quite a bit. I've been skipping things. I hadn't been rolling necessarily on like other banners because I knew anniversary was coming. I knew summer was coming after that. And I'm pretty hype about this year's summer. And I'm hoping that we get one of the units I've been waiting for a while. So at that point, I was like, okay, let's do this. But yeah, I did not expect to get this amount of courts from this. So there we go. We got nothing off that. Let's go straight to the tickets. And let's see what I can do. Oh, so you can't claim everything yet? Yeah. Got the new anniversary CE art. Now, I have taken a look at Olga. I have not gotten to test her profusely. I did ask Avalon to get back to me with a couple of questions that I posed to him right here before stream, because she is a very complex unit, okay? I will definitely talk a little bit more about her, but again, that is definitely something that I think she is a good, solid unit. She's a unit that a lot of you guys should probably have your eye on, mostly because already like Seal, she can shuffle her deck and basically make her cards be the only cards that are there. She can also end up just managing to loop from both 0 and 100% standpoints, and there's different reasons for why you would want to. There we go. We got the new 5-star CE. Haven't had a chance to look at the effects of this, so let's take a quick gander. NP charged by 50%, so is this probably a 60% MLBC with star absorption and NP damage or NP gain? Looks like it's 10%, which probably goes up to like 15 when you MLB it. 15% NP gain and star absorption. There you go. Yeah, so not a great CE, but not bad either. But yeah, I do think she's a strong unit. I think she's going to be capable. She's going to be able to do a bunch of stuff. Wow, we just already got all 4 CEs just that fast. That's kind of amazing right there. Now let's take a look at it. This is obviously JonTron here. Looks like we get NP gain per turn, arts and buster up of 3%, and then something else of 3% there. Do you know it'd be fun if you finish part 2 as a male, you switch to the other gender for the pro tag for part 3? No. I think people would hate that. Because you could already just switch freely, so why would they force that on you? But yeah, it would be at least interesting, I guess, from a story and narrative standpoint. And that is something they've done before in like the Halloween event. Okay. Just saw Steve's name. I just love having choice taken away, right? Yeah. That's why I don't see most people doing that sort of thing. If you could only afford barely enough to do a GSSR, why would you do paid single instead of doing GSSRs first? Yeah, I do agree with that. Sorry, I didn't see if somebody had a comment about the like paidless single or the GSSRs, but yes, you should always do GSSRs first. GSSRs are guaranteed. Don't waste it on the paid singles. Paid singles are more of a thing if you're willing to spend money on the game. Like you know, you're not trying to be like spendthrifty and stuff, and you're not trying to like penny pinch. But to a degree, yeah, there's still some value in them because it's like for the value of 1 quartz instead of 3, you get a spin. So over time, technically, there's some savings there, but ultimately, the fact that it has to be a paid quartz is the issue. Yeah, I haven't gotten to look at the new animation updates in full. I was pretty busy today, so you guys know I did cook. If you haven't already, go check the Discord. Go check under Khad chat. You'll see what I made. It actually turned out pretty good. I made some baked ziti, and it was really, really nice. I've had a lot of good luck this year with paid singles, so I've been trying to do them when I can. Yep. You can definitely get a lot off of that. And the idea behind it is just the more you roll, the more you're going to get. How to get mommy, Arturia? Oh, well, that might be a GSSR for you. Have you noticed the new 100 plus Cs become prophetic? What do you mean? Almost all the new servants that were announced to us on the stream received swimsuits, except Passionate. Coincidence. I'm not sure what you're referring to, actually. Sorry, forgive me. The QL allows us to 10 roll tickets. Yeah, I mean, hopefully at some point, right? I think stuff like that's maybe not the biggest thing on their to-do list, which is sad. I think, like, this game could use a ton of developers working behind it because I think this thing is kind of a cash cow for people. I can't get the last copy at all. Oof. How many copies do we get so far? None. Just started. Got some fantastic picks for summer so far. I mean, I talked about it yesterday when I was streaming a little bit because I was waiting on like the stream to hit some more of the like juicier portions. But I think the only thing I disagree with is Passionate being the SSR when she easily could have been like the welfare from the prior year. But besides that, I thought it was still a pretty good like choice, at least for the initial setup. I do find it really funny that now a lot of people are kind of coming around to like the, oh my god, Huyan Zhou is hot. And I'm like, yes, I've been saying that. She's always been that way. I think a lot of people didn't look past her first ascension and they just didn't realize it. And now, like, we've gotten several CEs that have, like, shown off her, like, thick thighs and stuff. Like, the art's always been good. That artist did cook. I love that Huyan is the welfare. Yeah. Lip SSR is good, Aibo? No, I don't think so. Let me be honest with you. Chat, who do you think makes more as the SSR? Lip or Cream Hill? Go ahead. I'll wait. 4 stars are suffering. If they do 3 separate banners, it's a thing. But the man costume, my opinion, I knew it was Tez the second I saw the outline of the cowboy hat, and I went like, fuck. Honestly, like from the waist up, I really like Tez's outfit. From the waist down, I hate it, and I want to know what the heck they were thinking. They put the man in booty shorts. But Khad, if they made Lip a welfare, we would only get 1 ascension. That's true. But the ascension so far that you have seen of her is practically censored, so. Is that we don't get her multiple outfits, yeah. But yeah, otherwise, like, I think my only gripe with the male outfits would be that they made it Castroku instead of OG, which is fine. I think this is proof, again, of, like, when in doubt, they will always choose the, like, newer variant of a unit. They will always go with, like, the FGO specific one, rather than go with, like, the original, like, coup that everyone wanted, right? Lip would have stayed as the only non-SSR of the Sacro 5. Well, that's not true. You don't even have one of the Sacro 5. You're still waiting on one. No Hawaii coup? Well, we got Hawaii coup. It's just Castro coup. It's unreal how we literally got 1,000 Saint Quartz and people still find a way to complain about it. Like I said, I have like some small issues with the way they did things, but this anniversary chat, you guys saw just how much quartz I pulled out there. I hate to say this, chat. By default, that pretty much makes it the best ever. It really does. Like, I think the only issue, and why I can understand why some people might not feel that way, is literally because some people just aren't at the point where they can get that 1,000 quartz yet. And they may be thinking like, oh man, I'm not going to be able to get it. So in that regard, I feel for you. I do disagree with them making it time limited, but I understand that they're trying to get everybody to get caught up. And they figure that is the one way that they can hyper incentivize people. And next year people will want more. Yeah, I'm going to tell you, next year you're not getting more. You're getting less. Just go ahead, cope and seethe. It's going to be a thing. I wonder if we'll get 3 summer banners this year or just 2. I think it's 3. I think the fact that they showed Passion Lip as the 5-star and then Cream Hild as the 4-star and then your welfare means you didn't get a second like SR, which means that it's probably a banner of like 3 banners of 3 SRs and an SR. Sorry, 3 SRs and SSRs, and not 2 SSRs with 2 SRs with them. I should probably stop saying SR. I should probably say 4-star, 5-star. If this is your favorite, Annie, I would disagree with you, but I would respect it. I think objectively speaking, it's the best. I think like it's tough to argue against them being that generous. Not gonna lie, I think they should nerf some of the story fights if they want everybody to clear. It is what it is. I think this is just the problem. Wait, how many tickets do I have? Okay. I still have another 10. Also, still a chance we get a unit like with Seal. Yeah, I think it is interesting that, like, as far as I can tell, Olga does not have the summer trait, right, chat? Let me double check. Yeah, doesn't look like it. So maybe they finally heard people on that, but we'll see. They also cooled off for 1 year between what was it, Ask and Space Arish. So or wait, did they? No, they didn't. No. No, those were back to back. What was it between then? Huh. Oh no, they cooled off on having a new unit in summer. Was I think what they did. Because we had like Proto Merlin and then no new unit this year, correct, chat? Proto Merlin was 7, chat. So summer 8 was no new unit. Okay, there you go. So I am right on that. Knock. Yeah, Knock's a weird one. Maybe we can count Knock. I think the issue with counting Knock is it's 1, obviously Mabe. 2, she was shown off in story. 3, everyone assumed it was Mabe until it was explained otherwise. So, like, I don't really count that one, I guess. Does he use seashell materials, but then no summer ascension? I mean, again, she is a beast, right? So, like, her materials are basically like a foreigner or a avenger, right? It's just she uses like 10 to 15 of everything. So at that point, you just go like, okay, it is what it is. Khad, she's not a beast, she's an unbeast. Sure. Let's be honest, chat. She's a beast mechanically. And the only thing that's different is she is just like her own unique blend at this point. Narratively, she's an unbeast probably for story reasons, and I think I obviously know why. But like, at least as far as the game is concerned, she has the beast symbol. She literally acts and behaves like a beast with her own unique set of rules. So it is what it is. Where's in beast? What about on beast? Does that mean she goes beast mode, chat? She's a beast in denial. Yes. Okay, that's all the tickets. Tickets got jack crap. So let's hope that the luck turns around here. Let me unbeast your beast. Yes. I'm confused on Hudagrand. I got Olga NP5 just now. Thank you for giving me your luck. Sorry for robbing. Arish Space NP3 both are so good. Have you done the 4 Olga fights? And I'm going to tell you, just go with whichever one your heart desires. I don't think you'll regret it. Were you expecting level 150 this Annie? No, not reasonably. I think like something like that was always in the realm of it's possible, but I like looked at it and said like, you know, I can see them going down this route. This would be a really interesting thing, and it's why I did put it in my like predictions. And it, like I said, it's like one of my more off the wall predictions. It's just, do I think they'll actually do that? No, I think like that's really low odds of something like that happening. And if they were to do something like that, it would be because they wanted to make like the playing field a little bit more level, but I'm still not even sure it would have such an effect. So a few different translations, so kind of confused. What do the Olga coins unlock? Well, let's see what this gold is. Archer. Oh, yo, Zenobia. I think I already have her NP5 on JP, unfortunately, but I will take the extra coins. What? I guess my tickets were just cursed this time? Okay, so technically, I did follow my main account. I followed it on the alt account, but that's it. And I've told myself I'm not gonna like change anything on my main account to suit the alt account, because following an account is something anyone can do. Like, that'll help me during story, but outside of that, That's a pretty insane multi there. 2 5-star CEs and 2 4-star units. I'll take it. Yeah, I think I'm really hopeful that the Famitsu article tells us a bit more about who the summer lineup is. I don't think it'll like full reveal, but it'll probably maybe give us another like unit or two. Oh, gold orbs again. Lancer? Hi, Qin Liang Yu. I guess there's no rate up 4 stars. This is just the Wild West of 4 stars here. Yeah, that's a jerk anyways. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of how they've portrayed Galahad in this one. I feel like a lot of IPs, like, because I've been playing Tainted Grail on the side, and it also, like, makes Galahad into just a complete and utter asshole. It's not a matter of if, but when, so patience. Yeah, I mean, I assume Galahad will continue to play a role. So chat, who do you think I'm gonna grant for the extra too? Yeah, Tsuji got it. It's of course gonna be Double X. Like, Double X has carried me through so much stuff, dude. Bunny is extra 1. Rules are meant to be broken. Yep. I mean, to be fair, in theory, the extra classes shouldn't even be able to be granted. So it is what it is. I think this is just one of those things where they're choosing to do it because everybody wants it. Through the rules, exactly. FGO needs to add more low rarity units, damn it. I'm gonna be real with you. I would not be very like optimistic about low rarity units, if only because the current like balance state of the game is such that the low rarity units struggle in high-end content. They obviously to a degree always have, but I think it like they are worse than they ever have been, like in comparison to high-end content. Because the content keeps going higher and higher and they're not getting buffed more. They're kind of getting left behind. Archer? Again? He's taunting me. No. He's taunting me, chat. 2015 MVP. Yeah, how wild was that to see, like, oh man, we got Emiya in 2015. Then Waver for 3 years. Then Scotty was top for 1 year. Also nicey. And then Castoria for 5 years. Oh, I think there's a meta problem. And I don't mean like they gotta like nerf Castoria or anything like that. It's just that like they have created this issue themselves. And then they wonder why people are like mentally checking out of stuff, or again feeling like they basically could just rest on their laurels with certain units. It's like you're not really shaking things up too much. You don't. You don't power creep Castoria. All you can do is you can try to like create other niches for other units. Hi Parvati. I should have you on JP. I haven't seen you in a hot second. I think it's like a NP2, NP3. Gold orbs again. Saber? Roland? Okay, I'll take him. Should make my Roland on JP stronger. I'm beginning to feel like I'm gonna get every single one of the 7 base classes before Olga shows up. That's what this is feeling like. Saber? Oh, Suzu. Dad, I feel lied to by loading. Chat, loading was a lie. Okay. Loading was a lie. Y'all jebaited me into thinking that this was gonna be something. But it wasn't, and I've tried telling you guys this. Behold, nothing new. Halfway to pity. No, don't say that. We're going to pity, chat. I can already feel it. Buckle up. Starting to get painful. It's all free chat, so I guess I can't really complain. Oh, that is a mineral. Oh no, man. As painful as that is. Ah, thank you, Ash. I see. Oh. Huh. Why do I have no sound? Beautiful animation, though. Wait, there is no sound on that. What? Put it on screen, hurry. I don't know that that's a good thing. But yes, we had this. There you go, chat. Just got here and he already pulled Olga. Thank you, Persh, for the Olga. I appreciate it. What about the Marine I sent you? Oh, hold on. I really like. I really like that outfit for her first ascension. It's just so like snazzy. All right. The pain and suffering begins again. What are the numbers looking like? We are how much? 500 and something? 541? $27? Thank you. Okay. Yeah, that'll be... So maybe like third week of summer. We'll have like extra too. So I guess that'll be all the more incentive to be done with it that fast. Huh? I mean, at least I get to, like, do his upgrades and stuff, but... Uma Musume time? Listen. I don't think... This is not, like... This is not your brother's Uma Musume right here, okay? Like... He has been reunited with his wife. Actually, I don't think I have the wife on this account. Well, I guess I had the welfare, so that wouldn't matter. But that is a cursed spook. That absolutely is not somebody that I wanted to see. Mostly just from I don't want to have to invest in him, but it is what it is. Like, my JP account has a lot of units now. Never forget. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Shadow? Hey, 3 stars beast out just to be evil. Calm down, Satan. Yeah, to a degree, I feel like it'd be really cool to get some low star extra classes, but I kind of understand maybe why they don't want to. Gold orbs. Ah, Avalon must be here. But still, I'll take that over nothing. It would at least, like, make it way more of a, like, experience, right? Ark's animation was the Moon Cancer card appearing? Yeah. Rasputin with guns blazing and Mapu Tofu, right? Is Bandai that's making it. Like, actually looks pretty nice, not gonna lie. NP5 on 680, I think I got insanely lucky. You did. NP5 average is somewhere around like 1500 plus. So, like, getting anything like NP5 under 1,000 is just good. It's gone dry again, chat. How worth is leveling up to 90? Not summer if I don't have any good foreigners. I mean, like, getting her up to at least the 80 would be what I would expect. But if you're asking, like, should you grail her? That's up to you. I think, like, where Nock really shines is 1, AoE, and 2, if you have Castoria. I think if you don't, that probably, like, isn't something I would go after then. Like, there's really, like... Oh, God, I'm talking about the new player account. I start trying to click the screen. There's really no, like, pressing need to do 90++ and above content until you start getting to things like the Olga fights. So. Not without, like, shenanigans. Also, oh, God. I saw the, like, black and green down here at the Berserker word, and I was like, oh my God, it's Young Yu again. Yeah, no. Hi, Diarmid. Oh God, what's the song? Chat, you know. You know what it is. But is what it is. Good songs, chat. It's so good as it ramps up. Yeah, it is what it is. I think that'll be a thing. Gold orbs again. Aster. Nursery rhyme. Interesting. So, I believe the JP account still needs Helena Blavatsky. It has just not been a thing, chat. I'm not sure I understand the question then. Because you're saying support Olga or using her with a black grail. I think using her with a black grail just does not pass the smell test. Like, that's not a support. Because I knew I was gonna go after her later today. Oh boy. Gold Spark Archer. Hi Zenobia! More coins. I like how like all my Zenobia copies show up now that I have Jarcher in P5. Okay. So, still, she is not showing her face. Olga has been, like, really kind to a lot of people, I feel like, but this is not one of the ones where she's gonna be, like, doing the same to me, right? They announced both names? Yes. Like, straight up, the thing that I tweeted, and you could get angry at me for tweeting it, chat, but immediately upon me tweeting it, there were like 20 other tweets with the exact same thing. And again, it's something that's like prominently displayed just about like everywhere. So, like I said, I don't think that's something at that point. I'm treating it like we treated the Fairy Knights. There's a point where you just have to say, it is what it is, and the devs are going to spoil you. And the only question is not what, but how. If you're up to date, you don't fear spoilers. I really find it weird that this has no actual, like, sound to it. Well, this is still one of the most beautiful animations I've seen them do. Come home director, yep. Maybe you glitched? No, that's as far as I can tell, that's how it is. Oh man, we've put a really hard fight in front of you. You have to do it within reason, unless you just don't want to like grand a beast, right? So that's gonna be kind of rough. And I'm sure, like, actually, I think there's 40 quartz locked behind it for this anniversary as well. Like, if you don't get it done, you're not gonna get that quartz, and that's unfortunate. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. She made me push that button, chat. She made me push that button, chat. Got rewarded for his mistake. What the heck, dude? like best freaking like accident of all time? May as well go NP5 now, right? No. Like, that's one of those, I did not even mean to press the button, okay? And it just happened. Like, I think, like, I was just in the moment, and I was like, oh yeah, like, I'll do it again. And then I was like, wait, no, I got the second copy. And it was like, oh, okay. Another rule of greed? No. Yeah, I agree. Save for summer. That's... I mean, that actually makes the rolls quite a bit better, thankfully. Because those rolls were kind of ass. Yeah, so how much was it? It was 1081 for NP2. And so I assume that accident there was basically 1100 for NP3. So that's... You're now like, oh man, hey, now this is like right on average as opposed to like before it was not. So gambler's fallacy. I don't even know that I could say it's gambler's fallacy. I'm just justifying my luck. 1111 Saint Quartz. NP3 Olga. 1 Xiang Yu. 2 Zenobias, 1 Tlaloc, 1 Qin Liang Yu, 1 Redman, 1 Parvati, 1 Roland, 1 Suzuka, 1 Chiome, 1 Beowulf, 1 Nursery Crime, and 1 Saber Trap. You ended on a nice number? Yeah, I did. I think, like, that is A-okay. Not gonna keep going. Don't need to. It is what it is. So, okay, let's go do Lay GSSR now. So there are 38 different pools for this. I have not really looked over them because, again, like, I was up late last night and basically was busy most of the day here. So we gotta pick one, chat. Let's just see what we've got here. Okay, so first off, we got the sabers here. I have an NP1 Okita. I do have an NP1 Near a Bride. I do have an NP2 Sigurd on JP, but I don't have Musashi. I would like a Musashi at some point, but we'll just have to sit here and think about that. Astolfo Saber, Benny Enma. I did finally get a Benny Enma. The Trung sisters. Actually, do I have the Trung sisters on JP? No, I don't. Don't look at the extra sabers there. They won't hurt you. They're very friendly. There you go. Yeah, I did forget that they added this. This was this has been, I feel like, since like New Year's. I don't have Muramasa. He infamously avoided me before pity was a thing. I spent over 900 courts and did not get him on JP. It was not fun. I don't have Arthur on my JP either. I don't have anyone on that banner. Wow. That's actually decently rare for my JP, because, like, meanwhile, if we look at this one, yeah, I was gonna say, I actually have an NP5 here and at least NP2 of her. Interesting. Ooh, Tut. And Ptolemy is not bad, but unfortunately, I have an NP5 Squirtle. God damn it. This would have been a really good one, but I did go out and I did screw myself, as now I have NP5 of Charger. This is just gonna keep getting harder. Okay, button, okay. Oh. Huh? I guess because Ptolemy's got 2 different types of NPs, he's on 2 different banners, just to bloat the thing and make it worse for you. So I did get Durga. Oh wait, no, I didn't. That was in A that I got Durga on. Okay, so that one would still, that would be not terrible. this one probably not that good. Because I literally already have Shisho and Mel. People would be screaming at me to get a higher MP level of Mel, but I really don't need it. Because I have NP5 Grand Lartoria. So the two, like, actually, all three of the single targets here, while they're interesting, it's not going to be stronger than my Shisho. Arish, Mel, and Roma. I don't have Arish. Arish would be a decent unit to pick up. She's still a pretty nice buffer and still has a super effective damage. But again, it's the same like Lartoria issue at this point. Yeah, I have everybody here except Indra. Maid Alter. She is NP5, so that's a big nope. Da Vinci, Ivan, and Iskandar is interesting. Because that could be potentially an NP2 Da Vinci or a unit I don't have from both of them. And both of them are a little bit better off nowadays. I do have Andromeda. I don't have Takeda Shingen. Shingen's a lot better now with his 5th append being online. That was a huge issue for him originally, but he's definitely in a much better spot as he can now Black Grail loop. I don't have Ilya. I do have the other two. Same thing here. I basically don't have the other two, but oh, it's only NP2 Castoria. Oh shit. I forgot I have not NP5 my Castoria on JP. Because I haven't really needed it, but like... Okay, I'm gonna have to think about that. That might be worth. No, that's bait. Ask, that could be an NP4 of Ask. Or Alice. That's actually not a bad one. Wow. Yeah, Komachi's in there too. I have all three of these NP1. I don't have any of the three of these. Oh no, I do. I have a Semiramis. I forgot. I think I got spooked by her at some point. As I don't have Huyan Zhou on JP. She could be the assassin buff, so that would be an interesting one if they, you know, knew full well they were coming. This banner is kind of crazy. Like, and I don't want to like say something that's going to make him sound bad, but unfortunately Hijikata is here. But like this banner is just everybody fucks. Everybody does insane damage here. The only difference is Hijikata doesn't have charge really, and at least with him being Buster, like compared to MHXA can still like get refund back off of crits and get like back to her NP. Hijikata's gonna really struggle with something like that. But still, like, this banner is just insane damage potential. Oh, right. Yeah, they did give him charge. I forgot about that. So, God, if I didn't have the NP5 Castoria Berserker, I would really be thinking about this banner. What is this, JP? Like, is this just pick your carry? See, this is why we're like on the new player account and stuff. If you do GSSRs, you get stuff like this every now and again where it's like, you can't lose. So like, for instance, the new player account literally just went through anniversary. If it had been able to roll a GSSR, you've seen how lucky it's gotten. Imagine how set it would be. Like, it's insane. So this sort of thing, I look at this as like the potential for like a newer account or somebody that just needs a good berserker. These actual like pools are so darn good. 2 Black Grail looping berserkers and Morgan Le Fay. That's, you can't strike out here really either. It's just kind of nutty. Yeah, there's so much potential. I've tried many times to get Morgan Le Fay, chat. Many times to get her off the GSSR, and it just always continues to screw me. So the two I actually don't have here are King of the Cavern and Tyra, but realistically speaking, there's a lot of strength here in this one too. You got Jalter's got 50% charge nowadays. Frickin' Waisky Kenshin that can literally just buff strip people. And good God almighty, Seal. I think a lot of people, if you don't have Seal at this point, you should definitely be trying to get her, just due to how, like, redonkulous she's been. Shouldn't have Sherlock or, yeah, QSH. So this one's an interesting one, but I already got an NP3 BB. This one's a little spicy, I'd say, at this point. Summer BB is still a really nice unit, and I'm not gonna say, like, Amakusa doesn't deal decent damage. His niche is that he removes, like, all buffs from an enemy before damage goes out, which is strong. But unfortunately, I just don't really like Amakusa's kit very much. It's one of the clunkier kits in the game. So to me, I don't really, like, highly value him at this point. Dante's still really good. Definitely a very solid and high octane AoE Avenger. He can be your AoE Avenger farmer. I don't think I'm going deeper in on this one, chat. We're already neck deep in this. Let's see here. Karen. Karen still gets undervalued by people. She is still one of the game's best AoE rulers and still can manage to outpunch Mel. And that's not something that should be taken for granted. That is something that, like, actually is insane about her. And like we mentioned before, young Moriarty has now had a damage buff, so he's actually the #2 ruler now. This one's also just nuts. Like, good God. The pairings on some of these go from, like, meh to, like, I can't believe they put these units together. It's not bad either. Like, I'm not going to say you're going to do bad if you pull this one, because each of these units is capable. I do think people think a lot less of Wangina and Super Bunyan. They're both still really strong. The problem is literally melt. Like, that's the issue a lot of people have. Ooh. Oh, wow. That is just such a disgusting one, depending on what people have. Old school, definitely I'd argue that these three are, like, needing buffs a little bit more and kind of undertuned at this point, but they're still quality units that can do a lot. And none of KP. KP's gotten a ton of buffs over time as well. She's in a much better spot. She's also kind of got a clunky wind-up kit. Voyager's not as bad as he used to be. He's definitely had a lot of his issues resolved, but I feel like he's still a unit that people kind of underappreciate. And what the heck is this, dude? Doman and Oberon with Jack Desmoulins is just insane. So, in a weird way, I would have to say that Kirei is arguably the worst guy on this banner. And that is such a disservice to Kirei. Because, holy crap, the issue at play here is you have an off-like meta support. You have Cuckoo and Tiamat as, like, two of the game's premier damage dealers. Like, it's such an unfair comparison to him. Because he's just like, he's not meant to be your damage dealer. He's meant to be a challenge unit. And it's like, holy crap, though. Now, this one I have definitely not gone deeper in. We have Typhon, Khadroth, and the twins. This one, I think, is a little bit weirder, especially with the inclusion of Aoko in this. I'm not too keen on this one, but I don't believe that, like, that's a bad one either. And we've got the Over the Same Sky banner, so I assume that's all of them. So let's just circle back around. Take a look again. Which one am I going to go after, chat? Chat, what do you think? Which one should I go for? It's a 1 and 3. Yeah, it's like, oh god, already. Perfect. Sorry, I threw my pen. Currently on a luck streak. Damn, that definitely worked. It's nice when the GSSRs go your way, chat. Like, I can't stress that enough, just how, like, annoying it is when you don't get them. Like, when you're sitting there and you're desperately trying to, like, get a unit and you keep doing GSSR after GSSR and you just keep not getting the unit. Because that has been my problem before. I have had that issue many a time. So it's so nice when you just like press the GSSR button and you get it. And it's like, feels good, man. That is all my GSSRs. Yeah, I've had it for a long time. Ooh, Izo, nice. I guess he's the little bit of potential extra here. It's rare my GSSR goes my way. Only this year I got the Trung sisters. Yeah, I've had USOs happen. I've had like, again, JP has a streak of attempting to roll Morgan on a GSSR, 4 GSSRs in a row and failing. Of course. Hey, you're gonna get a 4-star with it. Yeah, I got a 4-star with it. Strongest assassin. Wields power over life and death. I will take it, though. That, like I said, I could not ask for a better result than stuff like that happening. Okay, chat. Now, Destiny Order. Destiny Order is a little bit of a rough one. Again, there's 2 Destiny Orders this year. That was so nice of them. I did say, like, this is one of my issues, that the 10 great campaigns for this anniversary actually just felt kind of phoned in. This was one of the, like, big changes that they actually did differently, though. And again, it's still a fantastic anniversary due to the unit and due to the sheer amount of quartz that they gave away. So I can't really get upset over that. But we're going to go ahead and try to pick some here. So let's see. We've got the 2. So the second one is your extra classes. The first one is your night classes. So let's go ahead and slot it in. Let's see. Sabers. Wait, do I have Musashi? No, I don't. Okay, she's one of the unsummons. I mean, I got NP5 of multiple AoE sabers. He has NP7 archery. I do. It only will display 5, chat. I mean, Trung sisters would definitely be nice. And Vinny Enma, I think it's going to be Okita. I think we're going to go for a higher NP level of Okita. So Squirtoria's got my single target needs met. AoE here, we have NP5 Jarcher as well. So like we're kind of set on Archer. Archer would be one of the like, man, I would regret this if I got an Archer. But it is what it is. Like, you have Tut who can kill himself. You have Ptolemy who can change his NP type. You have Durga who's just strong. Got Super Orion out there. Could go for a higher Gilgamesh. Ooh. This is rough. And to a degree, there may be some logic to waiting on the Destiny order. And maybe even to an extent GSSR until you start getting those Anni buffs rolling out. You might feel like it might change your opinion on some of these units. For me, I'm reasonably okay on this. I feel like at least to some degree, this one's kind of a throwaway and it's not really gonna matter. There's the second copy of Ishtar there as well. That's potential. You can do both Destiny orders. God, this one's tough. I don't know. You can't get USO from a Destiny order. Ptolemy, because Ptolemy? Yeah, I'm actually kind of like, Ptolemy is one of the ones I'm thinking. It's like Tut, Ptolemy, Orion, and either Ishtar or Gil are the ones I'm really looking at. And I'm like, I just don't know. I think it's Gil. I think it's Gil, chat. Like, it's always Gil. Okay. This one's another interesting one. Lancers are pretty set here for me. Yeah, not having Clay on JP is kind of wild, but he is permanent. I think I want it to be a single target. That's such a rough one to me. A lot of these have been rough so far. Okay, I have an MP5 mate altar. AoE. Wait, is she the only writer that I have multiple MP levels of? That's kind of insane. Yeah, I actually think this is the case. I actually think that's it. We're pulling Drake back, chat. Ah, yes. I can't defend myself, chat. I just have to, like, say that. Oh, this one's rough. Do I go for the higher MP level of Morgan? Do I go for Ibuki? Do I go for someone like Lohi? Do I go for more of MHXA? And else grab Kentucky. Walter. Oh man, this one's like, there's just so many options. Grab Lilith. I'm nothing if not a simp, chat. All right, here we go. I'm dead serious. I was thinking long and hard about Lohi. And I was like, man, Lohi would not be a bad... Oh, do I not? This is all free quartz that I have. Well, the Olga rolls went bad until they didn't. Okay. Oh, thank God it saved it. Nah. I was worried for a second there. All right, chat, you ready? Here we go. Let's see which we get. I feel Shisho on this one. I have no idea who I'll get. Saber face time for sure. I mean, it's, well, like 4 of them were Saber faces, so 5 were, so good odds, but no guarantee. I'm banking on the second MHX. That'd be wild, dude. Like, at that point, it would just be like, clearly it was meant to be. The game is attempting to bail me out. This it? Nope. Good CE though. Can't do spook? You can get a spook, but it'll just be like a permanent pool unit. Which one of you called Gil? I'll take it. NP2 Gil's definitely nice. That basically at least shores him up, so now I have an AoE buster? I saw the gold assassin and I was like, no way. Unfortunately, I think I already have MP5 of her. Yeah, Summer Ushi's fantastic. You can get everyone on Destiny unit? Can you? I thought it was if you got a spook, it was a permanent pool spook. But so far, nothing like that's happened with any of my Destiny summons. All of my Destiny summons have been singles, so. Please don't say that. You can get a limited spook? Okay, interesting. That I was not aware of. You get spooked by Oberon on an NA Destiny summon? That's wild. Yep, I will take that. All right, so now that is the generic one. Now we got to go to the extra class one. I'm joking. I'm joking, Jay. We're not doing it. But I could. You couldn't stop me. We don't have a young Moriarty. Don't have Sherlock. Don't have QSH. Frickin' NP3 John, even on my JP, man. I just... Oh. 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 Yeah, we're going with that. Avenger. Yeah, I want that Marie, actually. I like how, like, some of these actually just give me a legitimate, like, moral conundrum. Where I'm, like, sitting there and going, like, what do I want versus what do I need? And I'm like, good lord. Grab the nun and run. Wild. I mean, I think Tiamat is the obvious, like, hey, if you can get her and you don't have her, that really just, like, shores things up. Yeah, I know I lack a solid AoE alter ego. That's why I'm, like, I'm thinking, like, how badly do I actually need a solid AoE alter ego? Whatever. Let's do it. Chat. This is why. This is why I, like, refuse. I have not rolled for any of these. I have not actually tried to get this. So, please understand, I do not hate Janako as a character. But fuck this. There is a point where you are using an actual, like, free-to-play account and she keeps showing up. There's a point where you start spending money on the game, she starts showing up more. She's a great support. She is, but I only needed one copy for that. And it was the second copy that pissed me off. Y'all know. Okay, I mean... I have every single moon cancer. So do I need a stronger seal? I think Arc is our go-to here. I don't have one Gina. I don't have Hokusai. I don't have Abby. I don't have Van Gogh. NP1 Hoku feels rough these days. I kind of agree. I think he's still a user, still a decent challenge unit, but it is what it is. Cuckoo to NP3, there is that. Making Cuckoo just even stronger is such a like legitimately broken tactic. I think I go Cuckoo. I'm Cuckoo for Cuckoo, chat. Whoa, this one's nasty. I'm actually looking at Typhon right now. Yeah, I think like the issue here is this does have limited usefulness. This just makes the strong stronger. And this is an additional 2.5% NP gain per turn off of the NP. Plus 1,000 extra health. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll do it. Don't roll NP5 of both, I guess. What the heck, man? I kind of don't like that in the sense that I'm happy it's here as an option, but there's only 2 available choices. Like, come on, that's kind of ass. Say it with me, chat. No. No. Don't roll MP5 of both. First world problems. You're not wrong, okay? I can't argue that. Yeah, this is gonna be all Shufus, isn't it? I did, but I did not pick her, so that would be a spook, Ahado. That would not be who I got, right? You can't get anything but extras, that too. Is this it? Nope. Ah, Salad Larry. Yeah, I'll never forget. I think it was the GSSR that I rolled Okitan. I got like, I think it was 5 Salieri's or 6 Salieri's. It was ridiculous. Okay, what are we gonna get? Foreigner? Okay, I'll take it. Definitely just Cuckoo gets stronger. I need the chat. I need the Jeb Bush meme of him winning everything, but it's Cuckoo. She's descendant. Yeah, my destiny orders were definitely not like my most desired options here, but I mean, again, it is what it is. It's a free SSR. I'm not, well, not free, but like it's a cheap SSR. I'll take it. Like, I cannot get upset over a roll like this. Interesting though, because we did not get a 4-star unit here, so I wonder if there was no guaranteed 4-star on this. But yeah, that was the GSSRs and everything, and Olga, so definitely good there. Okay. Hey, if you liked the video, make sure to like and subscribe, right?